Y'all, Brian McKnight is back to the shenanigans of putting down his first family, you all. And it just continues to get wusser and wusser and wusser. But I thought his ex-wife came back with a very classy clapback, I felt. But let me just read to you guys what was said, because apparently somebody had maybe put this underneath Brian McKnight's post. The person who commented was Pack1913. And they said, the same God that said, honor your father and mother, also said children are a gift from the Lord. They are a reward from him. And train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is older, he will not depart from it. Your children are a reflection of the work and prayers and spirituality and moral compass that parents pour into kids. You disown kids that you created, and you are also against God. But judgment day is between you and your maker, so carry on. He responds, 1. God wasn't talking about children that are the product of sin, which these are. These. Shameful. 2. I didn't raise them, their mothers did. 3. Know the whole story before quoting the Bible. 4. Take your inaccurate negativity off my page and try to be happy. The lack of accountability is astounding.
I love the way Julie came back out, which this is his ex-wife, right, of the 2 sons.
Right.
And just said she's trying to be in a positive space.
Right.
And when you have someone who, a past abuser, who has been used to kind of picking at you, and they will usually use your children because they know, like, that is, you know, your weak spot.
Yeah.
And they no longer have that, right? And I love the analogy she gave of a rat.
Yeah.
Trying to, try to bite through wires, go through holes in the walls, trying to get her attention. And she's just not going to allow him to bring her vibration down. She's like, because when you do that, it's like they got you.
Right.
And it's such a shame. It seems as though with Brian, it's almost like it seems like on a monthly basis, every couple of months, it's something that he has some issue going on. And,
he should be the one.
I don't know how happy he is. And, like, this guy is married. He has his young child. He has the 2 children who, he's, I guess, adopted kids now. You will think for himself, right? He should feel like, hey, I won. I have my brand new family. He cannot be happy to save his life. You know how we know he's not happy? Because he's not like spreading happiness. Anytime you hear from him, it's something super negative. Yeah. Like, just own your stuff. And if you don't have anything good to say, let it go.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good advice that someone was giving him. He could have just said, hey, you don't know the whatever. But to say, like, this your child is a product of sin, like...
That was very shameful.
Yikes, 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 yikes. If I was his wife, I will be very afraid. I just will be. Because if you're going to treat another woman this way, other children this way, if stuff doesn't go your way, I wonder how you will end up treating me. It's kind of like the whole Kanye thing. I remember when, he was trying to put down Amber Rose.
Yeah.
For Kim Kardashian. And I said, Kim, you better be careful.
Because he'll do the same to you.
Exactly.
And
he's
he did.
Calling her an H now. And how he got to take how many showers. When stuff don't go his way where you're concerned, he's going to do the same thing to you.
Yeah.
And this was when their relationship just started. And we didn't have to wait too long. And 4 children later, here he was.
Saying she was sleeping with Meek Mill and all this.
But then, she's not dressed in a certain way and she does, this and that. But now, look at what he's doing to the woman that he's with right now.
Got her in the cold in a little strap across her breast and some tights. And he's fully wrapped up. And she looked cold as hell.
It's just ridiculous.
And I don't think she's in charge of her clothing choices.
She can't possibly.
She can't
I don't
be
know
because
if we're going to talk about... Oh, I think we did already. Did you see that she's losing her hair? Like, all her hair on the edges. She just seems as though she's beginning to lose her hair. That's what stress and the wrong man will get you.
Facts.
Nothing but some balding edges.
Yeah.
You looking other than yourself to the point that nobody
even recognize you.
Atmosphere, in your stratosphere recognizes you. People who used to know you, they're just like, who is this? What happened to you? You can't even recognize yourself.
Yeah. So, I mean, but I think that, the whole thing with Bianca is just a mess. Because, I mean, we even saw with Kim, like, Kanye immediately went into her closet. They had been dating like a couple months, got rid of all her stuff, put in new clothing. I think that's what he does with all his women. So, do I think that she is... So, do I think she's in charge of her clothing? No. But back to Brian. I feel like... At this point, he really should just stop talking about his wives because I feel, his ex and his kids. I feel like he should just stop talking about them because you're doing more damage. Mm-hmm. And, nobody in this earth goes unscathed. Yeah. What you do comes back to you. Everybody has to pay for their sins and the damage they do to people.
And his son has been saying it. His older son has been saying that. Don't think you can just go around this earth acting like a plumb fool and think you're just going to skate by.
Not gonna happen.
It doesn't work that way, and obviously he's not happy. I don't know what's gnawing at this man, but I think what it is, Brian McKnight started up. Julie's father is a reverend. Our family actually knew their family, and her father is like a reverend of a church, and he used to be, and probably really old now, but so he kind of came up through that, right? She's also musically gifted herself, Julie. It seems like she kind of put her stuff to the back burner so that he can come through with the help of her family, and now here he is talking about kids are not product of sin. So I feel like with Brian, what is missing with him and why he is not happy and he's not going to be happy. And that's what the person was trying to say, the advice they were trying to give. You got to get right with God. You got to get right with God. You came in through the church, you got to get right with God. Or you're going to continue to feel that void. That's why you're so unhappy. Even though you went out to try to get a whole new family, they still can't make you happy. Because you're like running around like a bull in a china shop with your chaos, like Julie said, like a little arata, So until he gets right with God, I feel as though this is how he's going to continue to be.
Yeah, y'all. But it's Mary.
And Amma.
And we'll see you guys on the next video.
Let us know what you think about Mr. McKnight.
Bye.